Okay, here's my plane that I'm going to have for the entry into the contest. And as you specified, I needed to use some bending foam techniques. And basically, I used all of your techniques, except for I did pick up a couple of different ideas, from different people as far as how to attach the pontoons. I made the pontoons out of blue core and cheap shipping foam that I basically sandwiched together, and just sandwiched them together and epoxied it all up and capped it off with more blue core. One thing I did differently though is I took all the paper off of all the foam and I taped one side of it before I used it, and it's not quite as strong, but it is pretty strong though. But one thing I was amazed at is that really took a lot of weight off of the plane. I mean, several ounces. I don't have a scale, but I picked up all the paper that I took off, and it was fairly heavy. So anyways, and I flew the plane, and I could tell the way it was flying, it was really a lot lighter than most of the planes that I've been building with leaving the paper on. So that should compensate well with the pontoons on it. Anyways, like I said, it's blue core, and I didn't seal them because I'm not worried about them taking on water because they're foam. They'll float, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I didn't really know what size to build, but I think that's going to work pretty good, and the weight savings from taking the paper off should compensate for the weight of the pontoons. This is basically the same plane I've been using for my night flying and all that. It's a different plane, but it's the same design, with this motor mount that I came up with, and I really like that. I mean, I don't know if you'll ever want to try that, but that's really a cool way to mount your plane or motor. It's extremely strong. Anyways, there you go. And I'll get the flight video up as soon as I make the water maiden flight. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about my mounting system for the pontoons. It's really kind of cool. I came up with this idea basically from the guys over at Flight Test. It's not exactly what they do, but it is how I kind of got the concept. So basically, they just run skewers through the fuselage, at the right length of your music wire here, And anyways, you get the idea. And I just use rubber bands to attach them, and I did one for the front and one for the back, and it's kind of cool because I can take this off and put a regular wheel landing gear for takeoffs off the ground, and it's all you have to do is move the battery just a little bit, and that changes everything. So it's pretty cool.